Well, welcome, Tony.
Thank you.
You've been a great support to me in my early weeks as Foreign Secretary, and I'm very grateful. I think we've spoken almost every other week since I took office. So it's a pleasure to welcome you here to London, and clearly we're meeting at a critical moment for securing a ceasefire in Gaza, with the shocking deaths in Khan Yunis this morning only reinforcing how desperately needed that ceasefire is, and a critical moment for supporting Ukraine as we enter the third winter of Putin's illegal war. It's also a critical moment addressing the climate crisis as we head towards UNGA and to COP. As the closest of friends and allies, our response is clear. We're united in our desire to address these challenges together. We just opened a new UK-US strategic dialogue, a forum which I believe can help us remain strategically aligned in tackling these challenges. On Russia and Ukraine, today I can confirm that Tony and I will be travelling to Kyiv this week, the first joint visit of this kind for well over a decade. We are the closest of allies, so I'm delighted that we will travel together, demonstrating our commitment to Ukraine. And on the Middle East, we are completely aligned on the need to secure that ceasefire, completely aligned on the need to get the region onto a path to peace and reconciliation, with a two-state solution at its heart, and completely aligned too on the need to tackle Iran's malign activity in the region and beyond. We're seeing a disturbing pattern of greater Iranian support for the Kremlin's illegal war, and we discussed today our shared commitment to holding Tehran to account for their undermining of global stability. Last month, we also saw a historic breakthrough in defence innovation between our two countries. The so-called ITAR exemption is a landmark export control change which will benefit the US and AUKUS partners, covering up to £500 million worth of defence exports a year. And finally, we discussed today our cooperation on global challenges ahead of UNGA in New York. We share a desire to see ambitious global action on climate, to see secure global supply chains for critical minerals, and to see relations with global majority countries prosper on the basis of mutual respect. The UK-US relationship is special. It's special to me personally, and it's special to so many Brits and Americans. Only a few weeks ago, we saw the Arsenal women's team head over there for their pre-season. They were following, of course, the Tottenham Hotspur women's football team. But Tony, it's a pleasure to welcome you here today. Thank you so much for spending the time.
David, thank you so much for not just your warm hospitality today, but the extraordinary engagement that we've had ever since you've been on the job. And I said earlier,